Hey guys, welcome to a quick and dirty Portal tutorial for 2D Unity. So I would reckon that the first thing that we need is a portal, right? So let's get to drawing that. Okay, that'll do. Let's get started in Unity. So the first thing that we're going to need is a player game object. So let's just use a sprite and renaming him player. And I've already built a player controller script, so there's no need for it in this video, but if you'd like to see how I did it, leave a comment below. Next, we're going to add a rigid body 2D, and we're going to change these two drop-down menus here. Next, we want to add our collider of choice. In this case, we're going to add a box collider. And then we'll create our portal game object. I'm going to use a circle for now. Let's make our portal look a little better with the asset that we drew in the beginning of this video. Go ahead and add a collider to your portal, and be sure to mark it as a trigger. Next, right-click and create a new C# script. I'm going to call it something like Portal Handler, but you can call it whatever you feel is most appropriate for your game. Be sure to attach this script to your player, because he's the one that's going to be needing it. Go ahead and open this script in your favorite code editor of choice. Just to keep things neat, I'm going to create a new empty game object, and I'm going to call it the portal system, and it's going to be the parent of the other two portals. Drag and drop portal 1 and 2 and insert them as children into the portal system. Back in our code editor of choice, we're not going to need start or update, so we can remove them. Also, comments are not strictly necessary, but I find it helps me keep track of what's going on over time, especially if I need to come back to this later and make changes. Let's set up our first variable here. We're going to leave it as private. It's going to be a type vector 2. You can call it what you like, but it's going to be the destination of the other portal when you teleport. Initialize it at 0. For our first method, we're going to need onTriggerEnter2D. Inside of this method, we're going to declare a string, and we're going to use it to get the tag of the other portal that we're not currently standing. Remember, when we're dealing with the word other, the parameter passed in is the other game object that you're colliding with. In this case, the script is on the player. Other is the portal you're standing in. We're also going to use ternary here as well, so if you're not familiar with ternary, please leave a comment so I can explain in a later video. But basically what we're doing is we're looking at the tag of the portal that we're standing in, and we're just going to switch it with the other portal and store it in this string that we're calling sibling name. Now, here's one of the magics of C# in Unity. Because every game object in Unity has a transform, we're able to do some magic and find our way to the parent of the object that we're looking at. So we're going to get the parent game object, and we're going to store it in the variable parent system. So now we need to loop through all of the children in this parent system and figure out the coordinates for the portal we're not currently standing in. We're using a for each loop because conceivably you could have some random aspect where you have more than 2 portals you could exit. We are simply going to write an if statement to compare whether or not the tag that we're currently looping on is the one that we're looking for. And when we find it, we're simply going to store the coordinates in the first variable we defined. Next, we want to declare an onTriggerStay2D, because you want to be standing in the portal when you actually teleport. And this logic is super simple. We're going to say if input.getKeyDown and key code whatever you want to use. I'm going to use space. Simply transform.position equals the other location. And there you go. You should have a working portal system. Just don't forget to set your tags. If you haven't done that already, you'll need to define 2 tags for Portal 1 and Portal 2. And let's test it out. So let's move 1 portal over here, 1 portal over here, and let's press play. But it also seems that I forgot to disable gravity, but hey, look, it works. So let's just fix our gravity problem and then set everything to scale and just show you that it does indeed work. And we should probably set our order and layer as well, just so that the player is in front of the sprite. But yeah, you have a working portal system. Done in like 30 seconds. Thank you guys for sticking around. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Bye.